Yeah.
Staff Sergeant Laura, recruiting out of Miami Kendall and Kendall Recruiting Station. You could come see us at 8240 Mills Drive, Kendall, Florida 33183.
When did you join the Army and what was your MOS?
I joined the Army in November 24th, 2015. My MOS was 92 Yankee, Unit Supply Specialist.
Keeping our soldiers and their units supplied and equipped is critical to the Army carrying out its mission. And the soldiers the Army trusts to complete this vital duty are the men and women of Military Occupational Specialty, Unit Supply Specialist.
What made you join the Army?
Why I joined the Army was because I was playing football in college. I got a hip injury, and my mother asked me for rent money. And I was like, yo, I gotta go. So then after that, I went to the recruiter. Well, first I went to the Marines, but he wasn't a good recruiter. So then I went to the Army right after that, and then he was like, I'll put you in right now.
What was basic training like for you?
Basic training for me, it was pretty easy, because I was a beast, I had that dog in me, so nobody was messing with me during PT. I did some bad stuff, but I ain't getting in trouble, no Article 15s or no UCMJ, no counselings and none of that. But I was really good during PT. I listened to my drill sergeants, and I was a dog in PT. So that's all you really gonna be doing. You gotta eat, sleep, work out, and listen to the drill sergeants, and that's how you pass basic training. But it was easy for me. I was already physically fit. I was already mentally fit, so I didn't really have no issues being away from my parents and not having my phone.
What advice would you give future soldiers preparing for boot camp?
The best advice I could give a future soldier preparing for boot camp is physical fitness. Run, push-ups, sit-ups, run, push-ups, sit-ups every day. At least 100 push-ups, as many sit-ups as you can do, and run at least a mile. If you're not really athletic, run a mile a day. Then once that gets easy, 2 miles a day. But the best thing I could tell you is physical fitness is going to lead you into success throughout your whole Army career, not just for basic training. A lot of people are going to tell you physical fitness it's not important in the Army, but I can guarantee you from personal experience, it'll set you up for success.
If you could go back in time and talk to Private Laura, what advice would you give yourself?
The best advice I could give Private Laura is don't get married. The best advice I could give you is stay hungry, I kind of did all the right things coming in as a private. One of my drill sergeants told me I'll never make it to the same rank as her, and I had that dog in me, so I got promoted as fast as I can. Went to the Soldier of the Month board, always scored high in PT. I didn't go out, I didn't go drink. I was reading those regulations, making sure that I was going to them Soldier of the Month boards, asking how I could get promoted as soon as I can. Leading PT, teaching classes, doing my job, listening to my NCO, and being right place, right time, right uniform all the time.
What was your first duty station, and what was the first year in the Army like for you?
My first duty station was Fort Carson, Colorado. My first year in the Army was amazing. When I joined and I seen my drill sergeant take care of everything and be able to lead the soldiers properly, that made me fall in love with the Army, so I wanted to emulate that. So after I got to my unit, I was trying to do everything in order for me to get promoted fast so I could take care of my family and be that leader. Because I was already a leader playing football, so then I wanted to transition that into the Army because it's not different being a captain in a football team and then being an NCO in the Army. You're taking care of people's lives, but you still got those same responsibilities. You're still learning how to be that top tier leader. My first year was amazing though. I was in Colorado. It was different because I grew up in New York City, but then being in Colorado is you start falling in love with the environment and everything. But the Army itself, it was fun going to the range, gas chamber, doing PT every day, running next to the mountains, learning your job, and being able to have the freedom and money to do whatever you want, as long as you work hard and you do what you need to do, going to college, being a top tier soldier, and the Army is easy. The Army is easy. I could guarantee you this is the easiest job you will have, especially coming out of high school.
Tell us your story about recruiting duty and how you got Miami.
My story about recruiting duty. All right, so I'm gonna go over Miami first. How I got Miami, I volunteered for recruiting assignment. I was in that SFAB, which was a Security Forces Assistance Brigade, out in Fort Carson. Then I went to I volunteered afterwards to come to recruiting. I wanted to go recruit in New York because that's where I grew up at, and I knew I would have crushed it out there. I'm still kind of crushing it out here in Miami, but with New York City, my hometown, so that's what I wanted to go to. But I was able to ask for Miami as my second choice because I always wanted to live in Florida. It's a big football state, and then they called me. It was like, yo, we can get you here in Miami or here. It was Homestead or Kendall. So it was that Kendall because the BH was high there, you know. Recruiting duty is fun. It is extremely fun. I would say recruiting duty is what you make it, right? So you can't come in here with the negative mindset. You always, like, there's always positive light, and regardless of what the situation is. So as long as you come in with a positive mindset every day, like, I'm gonna put this person in, I'm gonna put this person in, like, the kids are gonna gravitate towards you. High schools, the kids are gonna gravitate towards you. You just have to be that personable person to in order for the kids to gravitate towards you. So, you know, connect with them, learning what was fun to them, right? TikTok, social media, everything is on there. You know, you have all that blueprint information that you need in order to be a successful recruiter. It's just up to you to do it and what's important to you, right? If your career is important to you, then recruiting is easy. It's gonna be hard at times because it's different from the regular Army. It is different, but it's fun.
Coming from New York, how has your experience been like in the 305?
My experience in so coming from New York, the parties is way different. Like, parties out here in Miami are different. It's more, I'm not gonna say that, but it's different. I just tell you it's different. It's not as lit as New York, but it's different. Just the tropical vibes is where it's at. The 305 is lit. The fitness community out here is top tier. I could definitely guarantee you that.
What does Staff Sergeant Laura do on his downtime?
Staff Sergeant Laura on his downtime, run, play video games. I'm nice in Apex if y'all want to get it in on that. Talk to my son, work on my personal goals, and work out. That's it. Eat, sleep, video games, work out, repeat every day. That's it. I don't drink, don't smoke, stay inside the house, you know. Avoid all the bad energy, you know. Healthy, fit guy, I'm saying.
What bonuses or incentives does the Army currently have?
Bonuses, it all depends on what job you get. Bonuses right now, or they're open, you know. I know 6 years is, depending on what you score on the exam, 6 years is 50,000. Like me, when I joined, I got 13,000 for 4 years. I just put my cousin in, and he got 4 years, 40,000. I'm like, yo, you need to send me some of that bread. Like, I need that. But no, there's multiple bonuses depending on the job. 4 years could be anywhere between 25,000 to, I want to say, 8,000. 8,000 to 25,000, correction. 3 years has a bonus. 4 years had a bonus. You know, you could still go airborne. You could do a station of choice with what's available. Like, don't come in here and think that you're gonna be like, yo, I'm going straight to Italy. Like, nah. You got, you know, if it's available, then they'll give it to you. But when you go to your recruiting station, just listen to the recruiter because they gonna do what's best for you. I can almost guarantee you that no recruiter will put you in the wrong direction. Guarantee you. Because the recruiter, it doesn't hurt the recruiter whether they give you the biggest bonus or the worst bonus, you know. They're gonna take care of you for the most part. Especially the recruiters out here in Florida. I'll tell you, they'll take care of you for sure.
What can a future soldier expect when they get you as a recruiter?
A future soldier, what they get me as a recruiter, direction, motivation, mentorship, lifelong mentorship, because I stay in touch with all my recruits, all the soldiers now, and guidance. I already said direction. Yeah, and straightforward. Like, I don't play no games when it comes to the recruiting stuff, you know, because this is your career, you know, and if I care more about your career than you, then you gonna get this work, because we not playing no games. Like, just know you're gonna be that top tier soldier, because that's what I expect from you, especially with you working with me, you know, because I take the Army serious, you know, because it's my career, and it's done a lot for me. It set me up for success, and it set my kid up for success, so I really don't have anything to worry about, you know. But you will be that top tier soldier, especially getting me as your recruiter. You're gonna be physically fit. We're gonna work on your mental fitness if we need to, and you're gonna make the right decisions, you know, and I put you in the right direction no matter what. I'm always gonna look at what's best for you, right? Whether I was working on your promotion, getting promoted, whether I was working on getting that bonus, ace in the ASVAB, right? Get into the right duty locations. Whether you need that mentorship through basic training. I have some of my recruits that call me every Sunday like, hey, this, and this going on, what should I do? You know, and I guide them in the right direction, because I know what it's like being away from your parents, like, but we ain't get the phone as much as y'all do now, so I'll be able to get in contact with them and, you know, walk them through, like, hey, you need to do X, Y, and Z in order to stand out, to get that promotion or get that basic training award, right? You always want to be the standout person. Don't, I'm telling you right now, like, if you sit back and try to be the soldier that's like, nah, I ain't gonna stand out too much. Don't do that. Don't listen to the people like that, because you don't want to be a basic soldier. I'm telling you, you want to be at the top of the top.
How does the Army set you up for success, not only while you're active, but when you get out as well?
Army sets you up in multiple ways. You also have your personal goals that you need to continue to pursue, correct? So, me personally, right, the first thing I did when I got to my duty location is I signed up for college immediately. I went to the education center. I told my NCO, I'm like, yo, I'm going to the education center. I need to sign up for college. They 99.5% of the time, your NCO is gonna want you to go to college, because that just shows that you're hungry to get to the next level, right? And that makes them look good, like, regardless of how you look at it. So if you show them that you're hungry, then they're gonna put you in the right direction. So college gets paid for by the Army, right? You got the Soldier for Life program. They have a skill bridge program. Credentialing assistance will set you up for success afterwards. Like, that's the biggest thing, right? So for me right now, I'm doing my certified personal trainer license through NASA. There's other programs, but I just went through them. But the Army is paying for all of that. They're assisting me in order for me to set myself up for success afterwards, in order for me to get my certified personal trainer license and to be current. So they paid for all of that, and it's pretty pricey. So I had the benefits in order for me to use that, right? The Army definitely took care of me doing that. And depending on what your personal goals are, the Army will set you up for success, right? I had multiple soldiers. Even when I was in recruiting school, I was fortunate enough to put somebody in. He's in Korea now, living his best life, And he wanted to be an Amazon warehouse worker, and I was like, nah, bro. Like, join the Army, and he's straight out of high school. Like, join the Army, see how it is for a couple years, and now he could go be a manager at an Amazon warehouse instead of being a worker, So they give you those leadership skills, So it's gonna take care of you, and once you get out, and especially if you use the programs, take advantage of the Army, because the Army has multiple programs that a lot of people don't know about, but we're gonna get more into that in the further videos coming on. I'll be explaining all the programs that the Army has to offer.
For any individual who's sitting on the fence, deciding which branch to go to, or if they should even go into the military, why should they choose the Army?
If you decide on what branches to choose, you gotta take that look in the mirror, I would say the reason you should choose the Army is, one, you get to choose the job that you want. I don't care what other branches tell you, like, they not gonna give you the job that you want. Not to talk bad about branches, but I could tell you from personal experiences, when I came to recruiting, we have a lot of parents crying, and soldiers, military members in different branches crying to us, like, I wish I went to you guys. My son was told he was supposed to get this job, and they gave him this job. And now they're 4 years in a career that they don't want to do because they didn't listen to us, So I would tell you, go to each branch and see what best fits you and what you think best fits you, but also do your own research. Like, everything is online. Everything is online, regardless of what the branch is. Everything is online. The reason I would tell you join the Army, you get to choose your own job. The duty locations that the Army has are unlimited. Like, if you don't think we got duty locations everywhere, I can guarantee you there's duty locations everywhere. Like, everywhere. It's ridiculous how big the Army is, and not just in the States, South America, believe it or not, Africa, and all. Like, you'd be surprised, bro. They're everywhere. The duty locations are endless. The opportunities you get is ridiculous. Like, I was able to go to Europe for 3 months as a PFC, just to do a mission out there, and I was staying in a hotel in Europe, like, everything paid for, Obviously, I had a job to do, but that experience, like, not many people could say they've done that coming straight out of high school. You're an 18-year-old in Europe with 2 other people taking care of soldiers around Europe, Yeah, so duty location, bonuses. Bonuses, man. Bonuses. And we're the only branch that offers you different types of options to join, right? 09 My program. If you get a 21 through 30 on the ASVAB, we're gonna send you to a school to get you that high ASVAB score you need. I had a recruit that he joined, he couldn't pass the ASVAB. He joined, he got a 30. We sent him to the school. He calls me afterwards like, hey, I scored a 78. I'm like, damn, your ASVAB score higher than mine, bro. Like, they give you a 3-week score in order for you to test for the ASVAB, and then you get to choose your job after that. Like, no other branch is doing that. No other branch is going as hard for you to take care of you in your career, you know? You want to have that medical job, that nursing job, that aviation job, that cyber warfare. The Army is putting you in the right direction in order for you to get that job.
All right. Now we're going to go into the rapid fire questions. So let's go, bro.
Let's get it.
Here we are. If you had to make a starting five in the battalion for basketball, who would be in your starting five?
Starting five? Damn, I suck at basketball. I'm going to say myself because I'm an athlete. I just can only play defense, though. I'm going to say Sergeant Prince because he's another big body, and I know he'll put somebody out if we have to. My dog, Sergeant Soto, but I think he PCS'd already, so I'm going to take him out. Matt Sergeant Sastre because he's a top dog, and Matt Sergeant Ski, too, because he's another big body. Well, that's 4 of us. And probably Matt Sergeant Prieto, only because he a MFT dude, so that's probably, fittest soldiers out in the battalion. And we some athletes, too, so.
What's on your playlist, bro? Give us 3 artists.
50 Cent, Drake 50, Drake 50 and the Locks, Jadakiss, Styles P, Chic Luch,
What are the 7 Army core values?
The 7 Army core values: loyalty, duty, respect, selfless service, honor, integrity, personal courage. We got them on the wall back here, so that's why you see me looking.
It's a cheat sheet.
Of course.
One movie that every soldier should watch.
A movie that every soldier should watch. Hollywood be Hollywooding. So you gotta be, don't believe everything you see in a movie. One of the movies that, I ain't watched none of these movies until after I joined because I didn't even know. I thought everybody was infantry, I'll say Black Hawk Down. Black Hawk Down was a dope movie.
You're very, very big into fitness, man, but what is a guilty pleasure food?
Cookies.
Any specific kind?
Chocolate chip with peanut butter in it. Duff. Best cookie in the world, yo.
Cardio or weights?
God damn. I don't know, I'm an athlete, man. I'd say both, but if I had to choose one, I'd probably...
This is a hard one.
Yeah. Because before last year, I'd say weights all the way, but, I started running and I fell in love with it, so.
Maybe like a CrossFit.
I wouldn't necessarily say CrossFit, but I say weights. I say weights.
If you had to do a karaoke song, bro, what would be your go-to song?
Well, This Is Me, Demi Lovato, Camp Rock, I sing that shit. Right now.
If you had to compete in the Olympics, what would be your event?
I don't even know what's in the Olympics, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'd probably say 100-meter sprint.
If you had to have dinner with one historical figure, who would it be?
I don't know. Damn. That's a good question. I don't really have somebody that everybody that I would like to is alive right now, but if it was somebody dead, it'd probably be a Big L, the rapper that died in New York. Probably be him.
Give us 2 names that have influenced you the most in your Army career.
Sergeant First Class Mays. Well, excuse me, Master Sergeant Retired Mays. Let me correct myself there. He was my AIT platoon sergeant, top tier NCO. Damn, that influenced me. Sergeant First Class. Damn, there's a lot, dude. Leaders that I look up to, definitely Sergeant First Class Mays, Sergeant Major Red, Sergeant First Class Khalili, Sergeant First Class Murphy, First Sergeant Williams, and Colonel Kent. He probably General Kent now. First Sergeant Pressure. Yeah, I had some top tier leaders. I was fortunate enough to have some top tier leaders. Sergeant First Class Tavares. Yeah, that's my dog right there.
Describe recruiting in 1 word.
Recruiting in 1 word. A blessing. For real. It's a blessing. You want me to explain it?
Sure.
But I say a blessing because you're able to change people's lives. And I'm pretty sure the BC probably says something like that. But, the opportunity that those text messages that you get 3 months down the line, your future soldier leaves, and they're like, yo, thank you so much for X, Y, and Z, taking care of me, and I'm able to take care of my family. I'm able to take care of my mother. Like, you can't compare that to, you know, like this. The emotions you get from that is top notch. You know, you can't really compare that to regular things. It is a blessing because you're able to, you know, change people's lives. And you probably gonna hear some bad stuff about recruiting, but I could tell you from my experience, it's a blessing. I say from my experience, it's a blessing. The individuals you meet here, especially if your station is cool, like, you're gonna get taken care of. So it's a blessing. It's what you make it. I'll tell you that. It's what you make it. Even if you're a selfish person or you want to be that next leader, it's what you make it.
And the last question, what is the song of the week?
Song of the week, my song, right?
Yeah.
The Remorse by Drake. It's my dog right there.
Cool. I appreciate this time, Staff Sergeant. Thank you.
Hey, thank you. Peace.